Hi, I'm Scott,
And I'm Luke.
and we're Android guys,
Give us 5 to 10 minutes of your day
and we'll tell you about a product or service.
or an app that you might be interested in.
So these are not related, but they are to me in my mind. First, we'll start with some blue light blocking glasses.
Okay.
Now, these actually come from Blackview,
Okay.
who make phones.
Yeah.
They make rugged phones.
Yeah.
They do all kinds of interesting things with their handsets that are often adopted later on by U.S. phone makers or other phone makers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
They're kind of on the forefront of that.
Mhm.
But this is not at all a tech thing for them.
Yeah.
But this is something that I definitely, I think that not only myself or you, but a lot of people could stand to use are blue light blocking glasses because, I mean, let's face it, we're staring at screens all day long.
Right.
Phones, tablets, laptops, computers, TVs, and they're just hitting our eyes and brains with that dangerous blue light.
Yeah. And the interesting thing is, like, you don't really think about that, the effects of that blue light, but it's linked to insomnia. It's linked to some anxiety.
Yep. Headaches, eye strain. There's just eye fatigue.
Yeah.
There are a lot of times where if you're watching TV and you're just sitting there and all of a sudden you're just kind of like rubbing your eyes because they feel like they burn.
Yep.
Like that's part of it.
Yeah.
And if you're sitting, I've got multiple screens at my desk, so I'm like constantly looking at one thing to another like I just can't escape that.
Yeah.
And there are times where I'll go home and my brain just feels overloaded because I've just been, not just like mentally on, but just my brain is overstimulated. So these glasses are designed to kind of filter that out. Now, we've seen some other brands through here.
Yeah.
These are, you can't really talk at length about these.
Sure.
It's how effective are they? Are they built nice? And these are very effective.
Yeah, they
and they are, when you look at them, you'll see they have like a definite amber to the lens.
Yeah.
They look like almost like some people might wear like hunting glasses or something.
Right.
These are immediately when you put them on, it's noticeable. You look at everything and your eyes take a few minutes to kind of adjust and see things. It's like, oh yeah, it's like the golden hour, the sun setting, and kind of have this. But after a few minutes, you don't realize that everything kind of balances out color-wise in your brain. But these are comfortable. They're built nice. I've had them here in the office for a couple of weeks. I've been wearing them. I will put them on just out of habit, especially on days when I'm like, I'll pull the blinds. It's a little darker in here and turn on some like lights, and things like that, where it's more chill in here.
Sure.
So then staring at screens and things like that actually is like a high contrast bouncing off of, the dark backgrounds and things like that. So I grab these, put them on, and I feel, immediately better and wiser for doing it.
Right.
But, I think one of the big things for these, and I didn't realize, the Blackview was even in this space, but the price point of these glasses.
Right.
Now, we've seen a couple of different brands over the years through here. You could put $50-$60 into something like this.
Sure.
This is kind of a health and wellness investment. This is something that you're not, you might be mindful to consider something like this. Right now, you can get these for $20 on Amazon.
Yeah, that's the thing that threw me, because we've seen like blue light blocking glasses, like you said, through here and other places, and they range anywhere from $50 to $120. I think I've seen them for before.
Yeah, and some of them are a little bit more intentionally designed with the like metal frames and arms.
Right, or a maybe more recognizable name or something like that. But these for $20 and the amount of light they say they block.
Yeah, so it's like 99.4
Yeah.
And that's I mean, I don't know how to quantify that. You know, I can definitely tell the difference between these and some of the other brands when you pick them up.
Sure.
And they just kind of feel like, oh yeah, these look like prescription glasses. These look like something that you would have that just kind of, you know, you might just wear in the office that look like your normal glasses. Well, the Blackview, when you put them on, they're yellow. Like they're tinted. You immediately, you know, these aren't, I don't think these are the kind you're going to want to wear around outside, but then they can be used outside because they also block UV light and they kind of sharpen things a little bit. I can see why hunters might go for like the yellow, you know, I understand that. But now these also have a coupon right now, depending on when you're listening to this. You can pick these up for like $15. There's like a 25% coupon that you can clip on Amazon.
Even better.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
At that price. At $40-$50, I would definitely say, hey, if you need glasses and you're considering blue light glasses, give these guys a shot.
Sure.
At $20, get yourself 2 pair.
Right.
If you can get them even less, then get one for the car, one for the office, one for the home, and then just always have some, you know, within reach.
So it's interesting that you say for the car because they also are like a night driving glass, like an anti-glare.
So I haven't done that.
Yeah.
But I believe it.
Yeah.
Like I've got different sunglasses that I'll wear that when I drive that I like to put on, even though it's not necessarily sunny out, but I just feel like, oh, I can see
almost
things.
like a polarized lens.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how these are for night driving because that's a thing that, you know, light sensitivity, especially with some xenon bulbs and stuff like that on certain cars.
Yep.
They're just super bright and distracting.
Yeah, so these look, I mean, they've got the black frame, typical kind of like eyewear of, you know, what you see on people wearing in 2023. You know, they look normal. Don't look at the photos on Amazon, though.
Yeah, they're maybe a little doctored.
A little. They're just stock images with the glasses kind of like superimposed over.
Yeah, but these are just, like a black frame, kind of a Ray-Ban style almost.
Yep. So, Blackview, I was surprised that they even had these. We covered their phone announcements and stuff over the years, but like, hey, we've got some glasses you want to check out.
Yeah, we have some tech adjacent stuff.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.